The primary significance of the Temple of Demeter at Sangri is its unique architecture and features, which distinguish it from other temples from this period. It is the only temple from that era to have a south-facing facade, and its columns taper towards the top instead of the usual taper towards the bottom. Additionally, the temple has helped experts gain a better understanding of the architecture of that period. The columns of the Temple of Demeter had an unusual feature in that they taper towards the top, whereas classical Greek columns taper towards the bottom.
Hey, what's your name?
I am Johannes Fufopoulos. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. How may I assist you today?
Where am I now? It looks like this is a temple. Can you introduce this temple to me?
Yes, you are currently at the Temple of Sangri on the island of Naxos. This is indeed a historical site with a rich background. The Temple of Sangri is a late archaic Greek temple, built around 530 BC, making it one of the earliest Ionic temples. It was constructed entirely from Gnossian marble, which adds to its significance. The sanctuary was likely dedicated to Demeter or Kore, and there are also indications of a cult to Apollo on the site. One of the most unique features of this temple is its almost square ground plan, which is atypical for Greek temples of that era. The facade was located on the south side, another unusual characteristic, and the temple was built without a foundation platform. The interior walls rested on a toikabate made of 2 layers of stone, giving it a rough appearance. The entire building was completely permeated by a common curvature, showcasing the meticulous craftsmanship of its construction. The temple's columns, in the Samian style, are unfluted and show a slight contraction in width with increasing height, a departure from the typical entasis of Greek columns. The oldest known marble roof in ancient architecture covered the pronaos, supported by curved beams. Excavations and
Sorry, you speak too much. Can you just give me a brief introduction, or you can lead me to visit this place? And I have one question. Can I access to this temple?
No need to apologize. I can certainly guide you through the Temple of Sangri and provide you with a brief introduction to its unique features. Firstly, to address your question, yes, you can access the temple. The Temple of Sangri is open to visitors, and its extensive restoration in the mid-1990s has made it accessible for exploration. The site also features a small archaeological museum where visitors can find digital renderings and in-depth details about the original temple architecture. Now, if you'd like, I can lead you through the temple, highlighting its historical and architectural significance along the way. Just let me know if you're ready to explore the temple or if there's anything specific you'd like to see.
When was the temple of Demeter at Sangri built, and what materials were used in its construction?
The Temple of Demeter, also known as the Temple of Sangri, was built around 530 to 520 BC. It was constructed exclusively from the finest quality Naxos marble, showcasing the island's natural resources and the ancient Greeks' mastery of marble craftsmanship. The use of local marble not only reflects the significance of Naxos as a source of exceptional building materials but also adds to the temple's cultural and historical importance. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the temple, feel free to ask.
This place is really cool. And is there any unique feature you think this temple has?
I'm glad to hear that you find the temple fascinating. One of the most unique features of the Temple of Sangri is its atypical architectural design for a Greek temple of that era. Unlike the elongated ground plans of most Greek temples, the Temple of Sangri has an almost square layout, setting it apart from its contemporaries. Additionally, the facade of the temple is located on the south side, a departure from the more common east or west orientations. The use of unfluted columns in the Samian style, with a slight contraction in width as they rise, is also an unusual characteristic of this temple. The interior walls resting on a toikabate made of 2 layers of stone, the absence of a foundation platform, and the unique method of construction using local marble are all distinctive elements that make the Temple of Sangri a truly remarkable historical and architectural site. These unique features not only contribute to the temple's aesthetic appeal but also provide valuable insights into the innovative and unconventional practices of ancient Greek architecture. If you're ready, I can show you around and point out these unique features during our visit to the temple. Just let me know how you'd like to proceed.
The 2 doors in the entrance area of the temple served as entryways into the naos, which was the inner chamber of the temple. This chamber was separated from the entrance area by a row of 5 columns. The doors allowed access to the naos and also allowed diffuse light to enter the chamber, even when the doors were closed.
This is really cool.